Namaste. Thank you for joining us today. This is a simple beginner meditation. I'm here at the beautiful Ferment Space in Chiang Mai, Thailand. And we have this beautiful view of the lake with the gong. Let's get started. So find a comfortable seated position here. Maybe spread your legs a little bit wider. You can sit in Sukhasana like this. You can sit in cross-legged pose. You can sit on a couch or a chair. Just make sure that your spine is upright so you allow the energy to flow through your central or Shushumna Nadi, which is your central channel where all your chakras are aligned. You can place your hands in your lap like this. You can also place them up with the palms up to receive, or in a mudra with your index finger and your thumb creating this circuitry for this internal energy to flow through you and within you. So we're going to begin by starting off with a little Nadi Shodhana, which is called alternating nostril. So what you want to do is get your thumb and your two fingers. You can either place your other fingers on your third eye, or you could just alternate. We always close the right nostril first, so we inhale through the left nostril for a count of 4. We hold. We close the left nostril and we exhale out the right nostril. And then we'll inhale through the right nostril for 4, close, and we'll exhale. So let's do a couple on your own here. So close that right nostril, breathe in, 2, 1, pinch, and exhale out the right nostril for 4, 3, 2, 1. Now inhale through the right nostril for 4, 3, 2, 1, and close the right nostril and exhale out the left nostril for 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale through the left nostril for 4, 3, 2, 1. Close and exhale out the right nostril for 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale in the right nostril. And what we're doing here is we're trying to balance out both halves of your lobes of your brain, getting the right side and the left side to create balance. Sometimes we wake up in the morning, one nostril will be closed more than another one. That indicates whether you should move or whether you should actually rest. And that is indicated by which nostril that is. So usually if your left nostril is clogged, your right nostril is open in the morning, that means that you should start with a little bit of movement. And you'll see that if you actually move in the morning and you get that solar plexus going with a little bit of exercise, whether just jogging in place, going for a walk, doing a little bit of stretching, just warming up your system, that equilibrium will naturally come into both nostrils, and all of a sudden clarity will come into both. If your left nostril is open, your right nostril is clogged, that tends to be more that you need to rest for the day. So those are little indications, and our body is always giving us some indications as to what we need to do for the day and how we need to start. Sometimes we do need to take a rest, and I know it's difficult in life. So let's return back to your breath. Let's take both inhale this time. Feel the difference of clarity. Let's exhale out completely. We're also channeling that we are safe, that we are secure, and that we are signaling to our parasympathetic nervous system that we are safe right now and we are ready to rest and heal. Where oftentimes you're in the yang mode or that go, that masculine mode, and you're actually in that go, fire mode, and that's telling you that you're in fight or flight. And when you're in fight or flight, you can't really switch over into that parasympathetic nervous system, which actually is where the true healing goes. That's why at nighttime, your body will naturally shift into that mode. You'll get into a theta state where you start sleeping and dreaming, and you'll be able to actually start healing. That's why when you wake up in the morning, you have a nice night's rest, you actually feel more healed, you feel more relaxed, because you've gone into that parasympathetic nervous system. But we can actually tell our bodies, because we are the creator of our own experience, we can show our bodies what exactly we want to do just by breathing and staying in touch with your breath. So you want to make sure that you're controlling your breath honing that with your body and your mind, because that is a trinity to your health, connecting those three right there. So let's take a deep breath in for 4, 3, 2, 1, and let's exhale for 4, 3, 2, 1. And inhale, just focusing on your breath. It's a simple trick in southern India that I learned, is just when your thoughts are coming in and out and they're waning through you, just allow them to float on by like clouds. Remember, you are the sky, you are not the clouds, you are not your thoughts yourself. Let those impulses just float on by, and just don't fight them. Don't try to block them, don't try to deceive them, don't try and think about something else. Just observe them and let them completely float on by. And just breathe and concentrate on your breath, feeling the coolness of the inhale. As you breathe in through your nose, your natural filter, and exhaling out your mouth, you'll feel the warmth because that air has now circulated through your system, your body has heated it up, and you're exhaling that heat back out. So you feel the coolness mixed with the heat. Focusing on that. And anytime you wane or wander into this thought pattern, just remember, you can just come back to your breath. Always return to breath. Without breath, there is no life. So we always return back to the breath. Let's take a deep inhale again. Try and hold at the top for a couple seconds. If you can hold for 4, that's even better. And let's exhale for 4, 3, 2, 1. Remember, there is no place that you need to be right now. You're exactly where you need to be. You're exactly who you need to be. You don't need to change. You don't need to change who you are. Forget about the lists. Forget about the to-do list today. Forget about work. This is your time for yourself right now. Be here now, as Ram Dass would say. Focusing on your breath. Exhaling fully, and just allow your body to relax in the posture. Allow the energy to flow naturally. Allow yourself just to be present. That's the greatest gift you can give yourself, is to be present for yourself. Be present in your life every single day. Show up for yourself. That's the greatest gift of self-love that you can do. That's self-love in the highest order, is to be present for yourself in every moment. You are a gift from the divine. Your life has meaning. And you are enough just being who you are. You don't need to be anybody else. Just be the blessing that you are. Take a deep inhale in. And just allow that breath to fully flow out naturally, calmly. Calm the nervous system down, signaling to yourself that you are safe. Now, if you'd like to repeat after me, we're going to actually inhale through our parasympathetic nervous system. We're going to signal to ourselves. Your vagus nerve actually runs right behind your throat, and it actually splits off in what's called the Ida and the Pingala nerve. And what that does is one channels to the left brain, one channels to the right brain. Your left brain is that fight or flight, which you need. You know, if you got to jump out of a car, or not out of a car, out of the way of a car, or you got to jump, you know, you got to react quickly if you're touching something hot. That's definitely something we need. The other side of the brain is that rest and digest. One is masculine, one is feminine. That is the sun and the moon, what we're talking about earlier. So when those nerves come directly behind our throat, the best way we can do it is through our throat chakra. And that's why we got to be careful about what we speak about, including how we speak about ourselves. So you want to inhale, and you could simply just say the word or the sound vibration. Oh. Try to elongate that M at the end. It's Ow. And what we're doing there is we are vibrating that vagus nerve, again, sending a signal to the rest of our body. You know, vagus means the wanderer. And it's a wandering nerve that goes throughout your body and connects to all your organs and tissues. So it actually signals to everything, I'm calm. I am safe. I am here. There's nothing to fear. We are not in lack. We are simply calming down in abundance, ready to receive the knowledge of the universe, the beauty that the universe holds, which is all inside of me, as I am a reflection of everything that is outside of me. As above, so below, as within, so without. That is Hermetic principles. So breathe in deep. Exhale. And if there's noise around you or things that are happening, remember, do not react to them, just let it be. People are around, people are doing stuff, you are calm within. No matter what the situation is, these are the tools for life to help you calm your nervous system down, to regulate your nervous system, which is so difficult in a world that is always in that go, go, go mode. You know, doctors say that 90% of all diseases come from stress related. So that means that we are far too much in that fight or flight mode, that sympathetic nervous system. So training yourself to regulate your nervous system by switching to the parasympathetic nervous system, that rest and digest, is exactly what all my videos are about, including the book I just wrote called the Shambala Reset. It's a 7-day guide, simple 7-day guide that's easily for anybody, whether you're a yogi or not, to follow each day, has a lesson at the end of each day, and it just helps you to regulate your nervous system, to calm down, and to be within yourself, to be calm within yourself. So that way, when you're in the outside world and things are chaotic, internally, you are calm. So breathe in through your nose again. Exhale fully. Concentrating on your breath, inhaling through the nose. Exhaling fully. And if you can elongate your exhale, that is actually lowering your heart rate. Every time you're breathing in through your nose, you're raising your heart rate or elevating it. And as you elongate the exhale, again, you are sending signals to your body that you are safe, that you are in control, that you are in charge of your system. You are not just being a reactive being, you're activating yourself in the present moment. And in the present moment, when you feel calmness, you will see that if you just let go and surrender doesn't mean giving up. Surrender means having faith, trusting in yourself, trusting in Source, trusting in the universe, trusting in God, whatever it is that you call it. And that's a reflection of trusting in yourself, giving that self-love. And that's what discipline is to me. Discipline is really self-love at the highest order, because I'm a reflection of myself and I'm showing up today for myself. And this is my time because I deserve this time. I deserve to be calm. Try and settle the waters. When the waters are turbulent, it's hard to see through. And when the waters subside and it becomes calm, everything below is revealed. And that's the same thing with you. You're 70% water in your cells, cell structure. So you need to calm down the waters within you, so that way the answers can come to you. That's why some people will say, like, how did you write that song? I don't know, it just came to me. Well, it didn't come to you when it was chaotic. It came to you in calmness. It came to you in a dream. It came to you when you were still. And the answers that you're searching for will come to you as well, as long as your intentions are pure, you're asking the right questions, and then giving yourself enough time to process everything so that way those answers can come to your life. It's super important that we give ourselves time to process. In this day and age, we're going from one task to the next, to the next, to the next. And we're not actually allowing ourselves to process what we're actually going through. And that is super important in life, to take this time for yourself. That's why meditation is so important. It's not about controlling your thoughts. It's just allowing yourself to be in the present moment and be able to process everything that's going on in life. So that way you can figure it out a little bit better and come up with maybe a better solution. Because when we're chaotic and our energy is go, 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 oftentimes we're making rash decisions. And I'm not above anybody else. I'm the same boat. We're all in the same boat. I'm teaching you from real world experience that's going to help you in today in the modern world. That's why I go by Krishna, the modern monk, because I am living not in a monastery, I'm living in the real world, but I'm using ancient techniques to help share with you the knowledge of the ancient rishis and the ancient yogis and what they knew. We don't all have time to sit in the Himalayas and meditate all day. But just taking 5, 10 minutes, 20 minutes in your living room, wherever you're at with your phone, and just being able to zone out, be present in the mind, and just concentrate on your breath, even just for 20 minutes a day, will do you wonders if you just stay disciplined. So breathe in through your nose. Exhale fully. Do one more round, breathing in. Exhale fully. And just allow yourself to settle in the calmness. Now, I hope this introduction has helped you. I know that I'm talking a lot through these videos, and you can just simply close your eyes, listen to the video, and stay in meditation. And anytime you need reminders, you can always return to this video. And if you want to go a little bit deeper, again, my new book, The Shambala Reset, is in the link in description below. It's a wonderful tool. It's not a quick fix. It's actually a process, and it's a daily help guide that you can return to over and over and over again. So I thank you for your time. I wish you blessings of love and light, and thank you for spending this time with me. From the firmament space here in Chiang Mai, namaste.